Hi, friend. So in this video, I am going to teach you how to make a value video that your target market finds super helpful without staring at a blank screen, wondering what the heck am I even going to say? And then if you want to take a deeper dive with us, we're actually going to be having a free 5-day social media challenge. It's one of our most popular challenges. It's something that people find so helpful. Okay, so let's dive right in. So if you are a coach, then you probably know that one of the ways to really build connection with your audience is to make value videos, content that is super valuable so that they can get to know you, they can learn to trust you. I just had a social media coaching call with a group of coaches and a few network marketers, and they were worried about making these value videos. And so one of the things that came up is that they just didn't feel really confident in what to say. But by the end of the coaching session, every single person had an outline that was ready to record. And so what happens is that most coaches feel like they actually have a confidence problem. And what I found is that confidence gets so much easier when we have a framework that we can follow. So I'm going to tell you kind of a funny story. So I started with Tasha. We're business partners, and I started with her in 2016. And one day she said, you are on it with all the things. You get so much done. But I've noticed that you're really procrastinating with doing your videos. That just kind of doesn't get done on time. I was like, true, that is so true. And so the reason why is because what would happen is I would have that on my calendar to do a video, and then I would just push it to the next day. And then it would show up the next day and I would push it to the next day. And I told myself it was because I hated making videos. But here's what's actually true about that. I don't know one coach who's like, oh my gosh, I love making videos. Let me go make some more videos. Even the most successful coaches, I've never heard someone say, I love to make videos. And so for me, when I look back on it, it wasn't that I hated making videos. I mean, I don't love making them now, but it was that I actually didn't know what to say. I didn't have a framework. And so it was hard for me to push through that confidence. Like in a lot of other areas, I was pushing through things that I didn't necessarily feel confident with. But with this particular thing, I actually didn't know what to say. And so it was really, really hard. For most of us, procrastination, it's not that we're lazy, it's not that we're not hard workers, it's uncertainty. We have this uncertainty about what to say or what to do. And so then we push things off. So what I'm going to do is show you the framework I'm using to record this video, and it's the same framework that our clients are using. And so I'm going to do a quick share screen here. So the first thing that we start out with is really having a good idea for our video. Now for us, what we do is we get ideas from actual questions that our clients are asking or people in our audience are asking. And so one of the questions that we get all the time is, how do I do a value video? I know I need to do these, but how do I do these? So that's why I'm making this video. For you, if you don't have clients yet, or you may not, know what questions are your clients asking, what you can do is just use chat and type into chat, use the prompt that says, what are the top 100 most frequently asked questions on, put your topic there, and then you'll say that can be answered in 10 minutes or less. And so that's going to give you a list of ideas, and then you can just pick one. Now, when you start the video, what you're going to do is you're just going to start off the video telling people exactly what they're going to be learning in the video. So just like when I started this video, I said, in this video, we're going to talk about how to make value videos without procrastinating, right? And so you can say how to, and then put what result they're going to get from watching the video, and then say without the common worry. So you might say, if you're a health coach, maybe it's, in this video, we're going to talk about how to feel full longer without starving yourself. And then we're going to just invite some engagement on the video. And so right after you do that intro, you can just say, if you would like a copy of my notes, go ahead and put notes in the comments. And the reason that that is so powerful and helpful, the reason that that works so well is that we actually have two types of people in our audience. We have video watchers and we have readers. So some people are never going to watch your actual video. What they're going to do is they're going to read the notes. So they'll comment for the notes and they're still going to be getting value from you. But even more importantly, when they comment for the notes, now you have a way to connect with them in Messenger. And that's really where you're going to be able to connect and you're going to be able to further that conversation. The next piece of the video is you're going to start your video off with a story. Now, this can be a common scenario. It can be even an analogy. I'll use analogies a lot. It can be a situation that you were in. So when I did this video, I started off with how I, had a coaching call with coaches and they were wondering what video to do. And then I told you about how Tasha kind of called me out on pushing my videos out. And so you're going to just start off with a story. The story is where people really can get a visual picture. They feel emotion. It kind of ties in the teaching with the human connection. And so that's really where the magic happens. So you're going to start off with a story, and then you're just going to go into some teaching. Now, the teaching piece of this, one of the things that I like to think about when I'm making a video is what's one thing that the person watching the video can take away. For this video, my hope is that you take away one thing, and that is that you have a structure for making your videos, and that will create more confidence. So you can do this by giving a few steps. You can do a few tips. You can teach through a concept, but you're going to do an actual teaching part of the video. Think about, okay, what's one thing I want them to leave with? And that's the thing that you're going to teach. An optional part of the video is to do if you get stuck. So in this video, you can talk about overcoming obstacles and tell them, hey, if you get stuck. So if you're the health coach who is making the video and the video is about how to stay full longer, you might say, okay, so if you get stuck and you're feeling like at night you want a snack, you're going to try this particular thing. You're going to try have a glass of water. I don't think that really works, but I'm not a health coach, right? You're going to just have a glass of water and then you'll feel full, or go brush your teeth, right? And then you're not going to want to eat. And then you can share a success story if you want to. So you can say, I implemented this and here's what's happened, or my client implemented this and here's what's happened. And then at the end, you're just going to close your video with a call to action. So you can say, again, if you'd like a copy of my notes, just say notes in the comments. And so if you find yourself getting stuck and you're still procrastinating on your video, see what I'm doing here? I'm doing the overcoming obstacles part. What you're going to want to do is make a commitment to your audience. So for us, our group knows every Wednesday we publish a video. And so even if it's hard to keep that commitment to myself of recording the video, I'm for sure going to keep that commitment to my audience. So make a commitment in your group. Whatever day it is, I'm going to publish a value video for you. And then you're going to know, hey, I've got to do this because I told people that I would. For me, that's changed everything, having the structure and then having the deadline. I'm doing the videos. I still don't love doing videos, and that's okay. Tasha does many more videos than I do. If you ask her, Tasha, do you love doing videos? She's not going to say, yeah, I love doing videos, but she does them anyway. And so with a structure, we can feel a lot more confident in exactly what we need to do. So I hope that this was helpful. Have a great day.